Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to some more Fallout 4. Now, we're currently in the Institute at the moment. There we go. That's good timing there by the AI character. We are about to lose the Institute, I believe, because we have told the Brotherhood about what is about to happen in this battle against a Bunker Hill. Now, we have to then attack the Corsair and all the Institute guys, as well as the Railroad guys as well. So we're going to basically eradicate both the Railroad and the Institute, I think, very, very soon. And we'll be stuck with, well, not stuck with, we'll be left with the Minutemen and the Brotherhood of Steel. Now, missions-wise in this episode, we need to do a few, actually. Firstly, I think we will do this one quickly, which will literally, all we got to do is just fast travel to this cave and give Virgil back his serum. That will mean that he can continue doing his research where he is in his cave, and then that'll be that mission finished. Basically, we got his serum from his lab. If you've not seen the last episode, we had to try and persuade Madison Lee, Dr. Madison Lee, to rejoin the Brotherhood from the Institute, and she wanted proof of what had happened to Virgil. She said that Virgil had been killed. We knew that was incorrect because we knew that Virgil was here in this cave. So we had to find proof of that, and we did. We found a holotape, and also in his lab we found the serum.
I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
Did you expect it to?
No, of course not. It was far more likely that it would just blow up. But it didn't. You made it in. Were you able to find the serum?
Of course I was.
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
How are you going to test it?
On myself, of course. That was the plan. This serum will only counteract the specific strain of FEV that I infected myself with. There's no telling what it might do to anyone else. All right. Here we go.
The fumes here are distressingly not.
Get out of the way, Ada. I'm trying to watch what's going to happen.
We wait.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Okay, so I did just notice while he was talking there, there's actually a magazine here, so we'll take that. You collected an issue of Tester Science. Energy weapons permanently inflict 5% more critical damage, which is fantastic because we are currently using energy weapons quite a lot, so that's pretty good. So we need to leave this guy alone now for about a week or so, he said. So is that going to stay on our missions? It doesn't, so we'll have to just remember to come back and see him, I suppose. No missions on here, is there? No, so we just have to remember to come back and see him at some point. So what do we want to do now then? We can go... let's go and do the Sturgis one first, because that's going to be quite quick. All we literally got to do is just go and give the holotape to Sturgis. And then that's that one done. And what I might do while we're over there is I might grab my power armor, because I'm assuming that this mission is going to be pretty difficult, because there's going to be a lot of stuff going on when we get to it. So, let's get our way out of here. Yep. Out into the glowing sea. We need to get our power armor on just this little tiny couple of seconds in the glowing sea just kills you. Look at that, look. 6 rads. So let's nip over and see Sturgis. This is just a case of clearing up our quest log a little bit as well, really, isn't it? So let's Sanctuary, whiz over there quickly. The glowing sea is just lethal anyway. You have to have a power armor suit if you're going to go over to the glowing sea. Cobbled together from a robot's arm, mounted weapon, Tesla rifle can shoot deadly arcs with. I might take this actually. I might take this with us when we go down now to this Bunker Hill, because there's going to be a lot of people there. There's going to be a lot of simps. There's going to be a lot of railroad people as well, so we can really just destroy everyone. Of course, the railroad don't know that we're about to eradicate them, I suppose. The railroad are completely unaware of the mission, because we can't... I tried to go and warn the railroad, but we couldn't. All we could do was literally... we could side with the railroad over the Minutemen, so I'm assuming that's going to be the case now. It's one or the other. Can't take both. So I'm just going to empty my inventory of weapons before we go anywhere. Minigun, I want... So let's just grab the Tesla rifle and take it with us then. Look how much stuff we've got in here, I tell you. It's crazy how many weapons we've collected throughout this game, isn't it? I'm sure it should be in here somewhere, isn't it? Ah. The Tesla rifle is missing. Oh, I bet I've given it to someone to carry, haven't I? I bet I've given it to someone to carry. Let's also transfer all of our junk into here, which gives us more carry capacity. And then, do we have any apparel we can throw away? Or are we okay for apparel? There's a few little bits and bobs. Let's just get rid of them. That extra little bit of weight to carry could be all the extra bonus we need, because I can imagine at this place we're about to go to, there's going to be a lot of bodies that we can raid, that we can loot. That's the words I'm looking for. So I bet it's going to be pretty crazy. Ah, power armor. That worked well, didn't it? We'll get in that now. Now we can mod this power armor, but like I said, I want to try and save our materials for when we get a good set of power armor. I might have a look at that in a minute. I might, once we've done a couple more of these missions, I'll have a look on the internet and see where some of the power armor bits are you can collect.
Full of Institute data, I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
So that mission done now, which is good, but that's a lot of XP, isn't it? And if we now just go to Elder Maxon, so fast travel up to the Pride and hand that mission in as well, and then we should get up to level 44 from that, which would be pretty cool. I know there's I know just from my knowledge, I believe there's a certain level where finding T65 power armor is easier. I think early on in the game you can't find T65 power armor. I think you have to wait until a little bit later in. I think the higher level you are, the more likely you are to find the better armor sets, if I remember correctly. This is... Oh, really? Really? Just go. Just go. Just bloody go. Urgh. Oh, these companions do my head in on this game. They really do. Slowly get into the stairs. Just move out the bloody way. Right.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
head over there.
No problem.
Go on then. Why are they so annoying on this? There we go. We're free now. Things they always spawn in front of where you're trying to go as well. That's the worst thing. So I'm sorry about annoyed. I just get annoyed with this game every now and again. It does my head in sometimes. It really does. Oh, stairs there. So we go down the stairs. Want to go? The Ada.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Hey, leveled up. So, we are slowly getting there. So we've completed that one now, and we've completed
Believe that Dr. Lee has returned.
all the other ones, haven't we, really?
I thought she was a traitor.
So we need to speak to Proctor Pilgrim. Which we don't need to do that yet. That's going to be... that can be another mission for later on. There is actually one we probably should do very, very quickly. Nordhagen Beach is currently being attacked. And I know they're one that's pretty annoyed with us at the moment. So we might have to go and help defend that one. And it's only over there anyway. It's not too far away. So we'll go and just quickly fast travel over and do the defense. And then from there we can look to go down to Bunker Hill and do this mission. I don't know how long this Bunker Hill mission is going to take. It might span over a couple of episodes. I'm assuming that we're going to end up making ourselves enemies of the Institute. And we're going to end up making ourselves enemies of the railroad in the process. So that's going to be an issue, I suppose. But at the same time, serves them right. I don't know what it serves them right for. Who's attacking? Where are the attackers? Super mutants. Ooh. Not had super mutants attack one of our settlements yet. Is that it? Whoa, that's not good. Everything around here is on fire. Was it a suicide, or was it? Or I don't know. Just while we're here, we'll just check, make sure everyone's happy. No, not enough power, not enough beds. How is there not enough beds? Let's just quickly, if we can just build a quick hut. And then build a quick set of stairs to get into said hut. Then fill the hut full of beds, and that keeps people happy for a while. We keep going completely off schedule, don't we, really? 1, 2. So that's enough beds for people. I'll build some more though, just to prepare for future-proofing. That's the phrase, isn't it? Future-proofing. Make sure we had enough. So that's enough if another 3 people turn up, which they probably will at some point. We'll just do one more there as well. So that's enough. Now we're showing as low power, but I don't know what the power is actually powering up. So. Ah, it's because... So it's blown up maybe? I don't know. What are we trying to power here? I know the power's fine now. Power is fine. Okay, so everyone's happy again now then, are they? Might just, while we're here, might be worth, because I know we've been here a couple of times now for attack, so it might just be worth building another turret maybe. Maybe a heavy machine gun, or... Could build a laser turret, but then we need... That does 8 damage. That does 8 damage, so it's pretty pointless. We need extra power and everything then, won't we? Might just build one of these bad boys. Let's build one of these just here. Just to block anything that comes from that way. So that should keep these people happy for now. And let's go to Bunker Hill. This could end up being absolutely crazy, this one. This looks like it is a big, big mission in the game. And I should imagine we're probably going to have to span this across 2 episodes. Either that or this episode might end up being a little bit longer than normal. I try to keep them around about the 30 to 35 minute mark. I always try and make them a little bit shorter than that, to tell the truth. But, you know, I don't want to cut out any action for you. I know there's probably not that many people watching these videos, but I don't want to cut out any action. And I'm enjoying playing it, so I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I know that in like 5-6 years time I can look back and realise I did like over 100 videos on this. And it's going to get well over 100 videos. Because we've still got quite a bit of the main storyline left, I believe. Then there's some side quests and there's all the expansion packs. It's going to be pretty crazy by the time we get to the end of it. So let's go and find... Is it the courser we need to find?
I've been waiting for you.
Well, good for you.
So, what's our situation?
I assume you've been briefed? Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. Going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
And here come the Brotherhood. So what do we do now? What's our mission? We find the escaped simps. Is he on? He's on our side, is he? Can I just wander in, or am I gonna?
No way to pick this. Can't pick this.
Locked. We need to find another way in. Are you a simp? Why do you look different to the other simps I've seen? You like the Stig. So we need to find another way into Bunker Hill. So, is there another way in? Let's see if one of these simps die. So the Brotherhood's on the other. The Brotherhood's inside. The Brotherhood's over there as well. It's all going crazy now. Institute's here, the Brotherhood's here. The Railroad are here with the simps. It's all going pretty crazy. Railroad heavy. Brotherhood attacking simps. I'm just wandering around having a good time here. Trying to find another way in to Bunker Hill. It's saying there isn't one. Well, saying there is one, sorry, part of the mission. It says find another way in because that's locked. So I wonder where it is locked from. I like the way that we can just wander around and no one's trying to attack us at all. That's pretty cool. But these are railroad heavy, so nobody knows yet that I'm involved in everything. Simp chest piece. I'm going to take all this, see if it's actually better armor than what we're currently wearing. Because I've not seen these simps before. These are brand new looking ones. Ah, there is an open door. So the railroad's inside, the simps are there as well. Where are these simps going to be? Where are the ones we're looking for? They are in here by the looks of it. It is going crazy, isn't it? It's like a massive battle royale. Let's head into the utility basement. Let's see what we're going to do here. I'm going to assume because we're railroad and because we're Minutemen and because we are Brotherhood, but the idea is going to be to destroy these, I think. Take out the machine gun turrets, I can do that. But then again, none of these people are our enemies. So I'll just let them fight each other, I suppose. Innocent people dying? Why has he got an oven mitt on him? I don't... That's a bit bizarre, isn't it? We'll take some stuff out of here. I think holotags, I'm pretty sure we can hand holotags in, can't we? For, not for reward, but as such, but you know what I mean. Where are we going? I'm trying to follow the map, but maybe we have to go through here. I know it's the complete opposite direction, but it's the only way that allows us to move forward. What is that? I think I just... Did I kill that? No, I didn't do that. Are you shooting me now? Oh no, you're not. You're killing this guy behind me.
I will
Gauss rifle. I've not seen one of them before. Armored... Railroad armored coat. To charge your Gauss rifle. Okay. Interesting. Let's have a look at that then. See what a Gauss rifle actually does. Is there a lot of damage? Should we try it? Hold R2 to charge it. Whoa. So you got to hold R2 to charge it before you take your shot. That's alright. It's not amazing, but it's alright. The way I can just casually walk through everyone. Everyone's so trusting, the Brotherhood, the Institute, the Railroad, all just so trusting that I can just wander through and find what I want to find. Deal with the simps.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
What's this about money?
Yes, money. Here. 60 caps. That's all I've got. We're good, right?
Got any more on you?
What? No. I told you. That was all I had.
I'm putting you down.
No.
Bye-bye. Is he dead? Did Corsa die? Where did he go? Did we blow him up that much that he just flew? Where did the Corsa go? I want to loot his body and he just disappeared. I think Ada might have blown him up to some extent. So where are we going? Can we continue through here? Normally there's a back way out of most missions, but it doesn't look like there is on this one. Ah, there is. There's the Corsa. Fusion cell, an Institute rifle. Now I'm over income, but I know it would be eventually. Ada. Ada, my dear. Just in time. Please can you take the violent minigun I've got on me?
be happy to help if I can.
Good. Well then just carry that. That's all you need to do. So how we finish this mission then? We have... Right, so we have killed the Corsa. We need to speak to Father in the ruins of CIT. Deal with the escaped simps. How do we deal with the escaped simps? We've already finished the mission, haven't we?
Come back here, damn it!
Oh, is the difficult part of the mission now getting out of here, is it? Or...
It's over.
Oh, sweet. Another minigun.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Where's Ada? She's still down here. Yes, you are. Boom. I've been picking up too much stuff, Ada. I need you to carry, like, loads of stuff. I don't know how good these... Wow, look at that. Railroad armoured coat. That looks pretty good, but is that like your entire... That's my only worry, is if that's your entire armour. So I'm going to try and go back at some point and try and mod all of that synth armour. See if it's going to be better than what we currently have on. I know some of our bits we've currently got on are legendary items, so they're difficult to actually beat the quality of what we currently have.
You cannot escape detection for long.
Ah, the simp's going to be against us at this rate. Father's going to be pissed. No, that simp trooper doesn't mind us either.
If they return, I will be ready.
Okay, good for you, my friend. I'm just going to leave before anyone realises the fact that I've killed the Corsair and really gone against everything I was supposed to do. But there you go. Shit happens, I suppose, doesn't it? Oh, that wasn't too slow getting out, really, was it? So we'll go and speak to Father now, because we're at 26 minutes. I think we've got enough time in the episode to do that. Oh, I made a bit of a boo-boo here, haven't I? Or have I? I don't know. So I just realised that I might have put the wrong episode number on this episode. Hopefully I'll be able to fix it now because I've said it here, so when I'm editing it I'll remember to check. I'll remember to check. Oh, my phone's going crazy. Come on, loading screen. Right, so we're free. We're back in Bunker Hill. Can we fast travel from Bunker Hill? Can we steal loads of stuff? Sure we can. Another synth. Leaded nanofilament synth right leg. I just feel that some of this synth armor might actually be pretty good. Right, so let's fast travel now then to the CIT ruins. We need to speak to Father and see what he's got to say. He's going to be very unhappy with us, I believe. But at the same time, he's probably not going to be... I don't think it's going to turn violent there. I think he might have a go at us. He might sort of tell us that we're going to be his enemy unless we change our minds. But I'm not changing my mind, I'm afraid. I don't like the Brotherhood, the Institute. I don't like them at all. So the fact that this has happened doesn't bother me, I'm afraid. Are we going straight ahead of us? Is that where we need to be? It is where we need to be. Okay. Do worry. There's that. And remember, there's that many doors into this place. It's going to be tricky to make sure we got the right one. So let's speak to our father, our son. What? Well, I'm confused. It's saying the quickest way to get to him was going through this building, was it maybe? Maybe that's what it's saying. Oh, maybe it's upstairs. It is upstairs, okay. Institute of Technology. Very intriguing. I'm just worried that we might end up in another massive fight, but as long as Ada is behind us, hopefully she will be at this point in time. Now I know I've seen someone's video on YouTube, and there's another vertibird over there. I know at some point there's a massive fight regarding ourselves and the Institute. I think obviously it depends on who you pick and how you pick them, doesn't it? By the way, how would you even know to come and see him up here?
In all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
So why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They left me on ice. For 60 years.
They did. And for good reason. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We got our asses kicked. Does it matter how?
The chances of failing this mission were so astronomically low that yes, it does matter. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute.
I don't want to be.
Join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
I thought that would have turned them off me, but evidently not. Evidently they still want me to come in, so it's a bit crazy, really. So, well, if that's what they want, then that's what they'll... What is that glowing? It's a bit freaky, that, isn't it? It is weird, isn't it? Yeah, so if that's what they want me to come down there and see them, that's what we will go and do. We'll go and see them and we'll go and destroy them. Why not? Why not? I'm sure at some point they're gonna stop accepting us, I suppose. But I thought after that mission there, so I don't know what we're supposed to. Were we supposed to let these simps go free? Because I killed them all. I don't know if that was a good thing or not, but I killed them all. So I probably could have just let them go. Yeah, that probably would have been the best bet, wouldn't it? Really, but even if I let them go, I probably would have had to escort them all the way back through. But I destroyed them. So the Institute didn't complete their mission. The Railroad had their problems, and I think the Brotherhood just want all simps killed anyway. So I think it was sort of well in roleplay to do what we did, I suppose. But anyway, that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do be a star and hit that like button. Of course, if you are new around here and you want to see some more, then of course hit that subscribe button as well. Also, check out my Skyrim series if you've not seen it yet. Of course, made by the same makers of this game, so very, very similar style, but very, very different content. Of course, I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.